Evening. Tonight we're at Kelling. So this is a brilliant beach. There's deep water close in. We've got Weybourne down there in the distance. We've got a slight northwesterly wind. It was rough this morning, but it's dying off now. So hopefully there'll be a few fish. This is Norfolk Angling Club again, and they've got 21 booked in for this one. So let's hope there's a few fish to be caught. Right, we're just about to go up and do the draw. Nights are pulling in now, so we're not going to be able to do very much in daylight. But this beach can chuck up all sorts, so hopefully there'll be a flounder or two, some dabs, maybe some whiting, possibly a cod, and I'd think the biggest round fish on the night will be a bass, but that remains to be seen. Tactics tonight, I think I'm going to go 3-hook flapper or 3-hook clip down, just flick it out there and see if I can get something on the card to start with, see what other people around me are doing. But I didn't fish last week, that was at Yarmouth. Congratulations to Rob Ford, they all caught plenty of whiting round there. But tonight I think it'll be a little bit different. I think there'll be some mixed bags up here, but we'll see where we get drawn. Hopefully we are actually pegging all the way under that run of little cliffs, and then we're going down just short of the wreck, which is at Weybourne, and yeah, I'd like to be just to the right of these set of cliffs down there somewhere. That'd be ideal. But whatever peg we get, we'll try our best and we'll see how it goes. Okay, we've had the draw and I'm on peg 13, so pretty happy with that, although you don't know what's out there, but it's been alright in the past. So yeah, somewhere sort of dotted in the middle I am. I've got Jamie Childerhouse on the left hand side, Simon Bottomley when he gets here in a minute, he'll be on my right. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a good night. When it gets dark, I'm sure there'll be a fish or two about. We're fishing over the top of the tide. High tide's at 8 o'clock. We fish from 7 till 10:30. And when I've pleasure fished along this bit, well, mainly at Weybourne and Salthouse, to be honest, because the access is easier. The first of the ebb tide, just after high water, can be really good. So yeah, I think, as I said, I'm going to start off trying to scratch something around and then go from there. But yeah, lovely little bit of sea. Hopefully there's no weed in there, but we'll get round it, whatever. Right, bait for the evening is going to be the normal blow lug. There's a load of sand in there as well where I haven't cleaned them out properly. But yeah, we're going to load them up and flick them. Probably start about 40 to 50 yards out, I'd say, I guess, just to see if there's anything in there on the edge. But yeah, that's what we're going to start with. Right, rig wise tonight, going to start with a 3-hook flapper. This one's got booms on it. I've got another one with swivels made up, and I'll bait that one up as well. Amnesia on the bottom snood, because I find that tangles less around the lead, but everyone's different. And there's that bit of braid at the bottom, stop the crabs wrecking the line and nicking hook. And above that, yeah, a couple of bigger hooks, size 1s. I think that's a 2 on the bottom, but yeah, 1's above it, so if there is anything better out there, got a good chance of extracting it up that shingle bank. So yeah, it looks really good, and Simon's found his way next to me now, so he's all set up and ready to go. About 10 minutes to kick off, and what never ceases to amaze me is there's 21 anglers here again tonight, and Simon has found his way right in front of this camera, which I'm sure he don't necessarily want every week, but there you go, he's got it. And Jamie's getting ready there, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see what comes out. Well, first cast, 2 minutes in, the line's gone slack and we've got a bass, so that's a great start. So we're on the card, and that looks about 42-43 centimeters, so I'm going to get good points for that. So that's can't ask for more than that. 2 minutes into your first cast, great stuff. Well, I've been fishing about half an hour. After that early bass, nothing. A couple of times the lead's broken out, so I've upped it to 6 ounce. and see if that makes a difference. I don't think Simon or Jamie either side of me have had anything yet, and the bait's coming back intact, so there's no crabs there, so that's good news. So we just have to hope there's a few more of them bass around. That one went 45 centimetres, I think, so that was couldn't ask for more than that on the first cast, but it'd be nice to follow that up with a few bits and pieces, because that's not going to be anywhere near enough to do any good. But we shall keep plodding on. Well, I've just managed to scratch another one out, fortunately. Whether it's big enough or not, I don't know, but we'll put him on the measure. They got to be 36 to count. He's, well, I think it's 36 or 37. I'll check it with Simon. If he's not big enough, he'll go back. You can't keep them until they're 42, but for the purposes of the match, it's either 36 or 37. I'm not sure. I'll go and find out in a minute. But yeah, the 6-ounce lead made a bit of a difference. Right, there's a few buckets moving up and down the beach now. So Jamie's come over. He's got a white in that looks like that'll go 28, mate, wasn't it? Yeah. And I've got 28 white in and a pelting. Yeah. What's that? Going to be 26, something like that. 26, by the time we sort his tail out. Yeah, so good start. So they at range, mate? About 50 yards. 50 yards? Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully over the top of the tide there'll be a few more bits and pieces coming. Hoping for a bass or two. So. Yeah, so if anyone hasn't seen this before, this is a match card. You fill the species in that side, length in there, and then you get your points for the fish and all that details on the back, and then I just sign it off to say I've witnessed it, put the peg number in the end, and at the end there'll be a cumulative total weight. So that's what we're doing. Everything goes back in the sea alive, unless you want something for tea, of course. But yeah, well done, Jamie. Cheers. Top job. Well, it's now coming up to high water. It's 8 o'clock. I've still just got the 2 bass on the card, but along the beach they're starting to get fish all the way along, I think. So we're going to have a decent weigh in, but I have to decide whether I'm going to stick after another bass, because they are good points, or go out a bit of range and see if I can find some whiting and pelting and stuff, because that's what other people are catching. I've seen a couple of flatfish waving around in the air as well, so 143 points is alright, but that's not going to do any good by the end of the match. You're going to have to do better than that. So yeah, I might try one long, see if I can pick up whiting or pelting or something, or some flatfish, because the bass tactics might not work for the whole match. But yeah, we'll have to try on next cast, see what happens. 36. Well, it's all happening now. I've got Simon with me, and he's got a double shot, a dab at 26. That's a lovely one. And there's whiting in there as well. Yeah. Jamie's caught another one. I haven't seen what that is yet. So change of tactics required. We've got to go for these. Yeah. We'll see. Good fun though, isn't it, Simon? Absolute. Absolute. That's all that counts. Well, the switch to a bit of distance has worked on the first cast anyway, so hopefully there's a few more there. That's a 30 centimetre pelting, so they're quite good points. But Jamie's just come back with a 41 bass, so yeah, it's all to play for. There must be fish getting caught all the way along. Yeah, really good match so far, really enjoying it. Well, I wanted to stay after the bass, as you know, I love catching them, but I needed a few points, so I've gone further out to try and find some whiting, and I've got 2 whiting. They're both well in size, and there's a little dab, so he's not going to count. There's still a few points in the bucket, and yeah, that was a good move. And so yeah, I just got to carry on, and so far it's been alright. Well, this is what you call a bonus fish for, what are we, end of October now, aren't we? Yeah, middle of October. So that's a cracking dogfish. 63. Snout up there. Yeah, 63 centimetre dogfish. Gonna go 63, isn't it? Yep. You've got to get his nose up. Yeah, 63. 63. Well, that's a cracker, so that's a big bonus fish. So that's cancelled my bass out. So we're probably neck and neck, I'd say. But well done, Jamie, mate.
Thank you very much.
Cracking job. So that's where we are at the moment, 231 points. Jamie's just come over with another dogfish, so he's gone sailing ahead of me now, and his dad's catching bass up the far end, that's Ian. So yeah, he's well over 200 points, and Nathan further down, he's got some bass. He's well over 200 points, so it's fishing all the way along the beach. So yeah, I've got some catching up to do, and the momentum's not with me at the moment. I can't find anything. I've had 5 undersized dabs in the last 3 casts, so I've got to try something else. But a few whiting, and we're back up there, but at the moment we're falling short, and that's how it goes. Well, I'm struggling now because all I can catch are these, which are undersized dabs, and they're all coming in about 21 to 22 centimeters, and we're fishing to size limits, so they need to be 23. So yeah, I'm not doing any good at the moment, so change of tactic. I've gone long snoods, bigger hooks, and I'm just gonna see if I can get a bass, because I'm getting left behind. I know there's some quality fish coming out along the beach, and if I keep catching 22 centimeter dabs, no good. Nice to catch, good fun, but if you're trying to compete against 20 other people, then you've got to somehow find the better fish. But at the moment we're not doing it, but we've still got about an hour left, so hopefully we're going to get a bass. We'll see. Well, it's last cast and it seems to have died to death. I've managed one more white in 30 centimeters, so yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in myself because I caught that bass, which was a bonus fish, and I haven't managed to capitalise on that. But then a 63 centimetre dogfish can be classed as a bonus fish here as well. So yeah, Jamie's ahead of me. I've managed to get enough for tea. I've got some nice whiting in there, and that bass, the bigger one, which went 45 centimetres, so that's lovely. So yeah. But yeah, we'll get to the end of this cast and then we'll be off up to the car park to see who's caught what. I do try and win these matches, it's just hard, but yeah, we've got plenty of good anglers in the club, and it's yeah, really nice to come and have a night out with them. So, and you know, next week we're at Cly, that's another shingle match, and that should be alright. We're fishing over low water, so you might see some really nice bass if the conditions are right. But yeah, right, we'll get packed up as soon as I reel this in, head up to the car park, and we'll see where these weights came from, because I think there's been some quality fish coming out yet again, and with 21 people spread out, there's no way of knowing who's done what. But yeah, unless things change, I'm going to finish on 251 weight points, so we'll see how that converts. But yep, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the car park.
7 Andy Turk, 8 fish 171. 6 Stephen Medler, good luck Steve, keeping the dad's end up there. 13 fish 225. And then, let's have a look, 5 Pete Simmons, 7 fish 251. 4 Nathan Drury, 7 fish 254. Very close. 3 Ian Childerhouse, 8 fish 255. Well done. Second Leon Smith, 9 fish 273.
Well done, Leon.
And the winner, I don't think he's been mentioned yet, Jamie Childerhouse. Congratulations.
Hooray.
8 fish 292.
Well done, Jamie.
Thank you.
Give us a smile.
Yeah, I'm doing next week.
Oh, well done, mate.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right. Biggest flat is shared between, there's a 29 centimetre dab, Michael Topping, and a 29 centimetre flounder, Neil Rowe. So we've just split it. So, split, hey Neil.
Hey.
And well done, Mike.
I'll knock that. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you. And the biggest round, Jamie Childerhouse with a dogfish. 63 centimetres.
Thank you.
Well done, Jamie.
gone mine. It's going to be mine.
No, it's Neil Rowe. Thank you very much.
So not only congratulations on the peg, and the flat, and lucky peg. That's better than winning the league, isn't it? Right, next week is Cly. I think the tide's about midnight because it says no tide on my little book, but it's Cly next week, so we're still on the shingle next week. The credit's all to you. Look at that. It's
Well,
a beast of a thing.
Rob bought her it, obviously the blank, and I sponsored her and built it for her in her. She chose her colours. Yeah. So there we
Why
go.
isn't it pink then?
She chose the colours.
Well done, Olivia. Congratulations.
Enjoy.
Well done. How many fish did she get, Simon?
Sorry, she got 6 fish with 114 points.
Well done.
So she'll join the junior league with that score straight away.
Superb.
Well done. And just behind her was Dad in 12th position. 10 fish, 142.